I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna try this tarot card because I think it might help me be able to organize what I need to say. This is my theory. I bought a bench like a couple years ago when I started watching some YouTube channels, and I was fascinated, and so I was like, you know, typical ADHD, like, oh my god, Temu, I'm gonna buy as many as I can. So I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't know, maybe 10 decks. Some of them are goofy, like this Bumbleberries Hollow. Right? She's cute. I opened the top, but I didn't like pull all of them out yet. I have some that are still totally wrapped. This one's the Pacific Northwest. Kind of cool. I live in the Pacific Northwest. So we've got I got some of them are oracle cards. I made sure to get one of the you know, like old school esoteric cards, I think that's what you call it. I don't know. I got, there's some other beginner ones somewhere. I got some cool Ed Hardy looking ones, you know, because why not? So we're gonna try, I don't think I'm ready for Egyptian gods. Love Egypt, obsessed, but not ready for that one. Oh my god. Okay, wait, what's this one? Believe in your own magic. Okay, we're gonna try this one. And I don't know. I don't have it all set up to be looking at what I'm doing down here yet. So if I like this, yeah, it can happen. It can happen. So I'm trying something new. If you want something different, do something different. Okay? I keep getting stuck. Thinking I'm gonna do it this way. Hello, dyslexia. Let's try a different way. Okay, so here we are. Here's the, it's Amanda Lovelace, and they're really cool little oracle. It's an oracle deck, so I'm going to shuffle them. I love my hair. I totally want to have a different brand and be all mysterious, but this tends to happen in the morning, and so I'm in my Batman PJ. I gotta get the hang of shuffling again, so probably would want to do that before I have you watch me. My shuffle right now is the thunk thunk. The thunk thunk. Not oh, I think I had maybe 4 thunks that time. That's when just 10 cards at a time is going instead of 1 or 2. Okay, I can do this. Oh, that's better. Oh, maybe I should let you see the entertainment that I see. Okay. How many times are you supposed to shuffle them? I might have to do the old school freaking 5-year-old way and play the pickup, you know? You just and then you go and gather them up. It works. Yeah. You know, I spent a lot of my life trying to figure out different ways to do things. I don't know why. Ooh, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. Okay, so now, I'm gonna try to do that shuffle thing to see if they come out, but I've tried to do this before and I'm not that great at it, so. Okay. Well, that was too many. Wait. Ah! I gotta do it the other way. Okay, wait, let me think here. How do I go like that? Or go like, okay, that. Hey, look, I'm just trying to hold on to them. Because that's what I try to do when I shuffle them. Okay, I'm just gonna have to like pick one. You know what I mean? Like, just go pick one. Okay. What do we got? We got shut up. Shut up. Phoenix. How's that for happily ever after? Shut up. Okay, so is this supposed to be for other people? It's supposed to be for other people, right? How? Okay, so I know this blows my mind for me. I don't know how much I want to let people into my life yet. So let me figure out what this could mean for other people. Okay. So she is she has her arms lifted. It looks like, I want to say it looks like there's supposed to be sunrise, but something's coming down. She's got a book, but her back is to the book. She's turned away from the book and she's reaching to the sky. It's number 9. Numerology. That's actually a pretty good number. So on the book, what does it say? It says once upon a time. She's got a crown on. Okay, yeah. She's got a crown on. She's standing on. Oh, ashes. Oh my gosh. Seriously. Quantum ashes. Shut up. How is that for happily ever after? Oh my god. That's crazy. There's no chicks like me. Okay, so the phoenix represents and symbolizes being reborn. Like, with the story of the phoenix, it is the end. It is the end. It is time to go. The end is, doesn't sound great, fire. But in this scenario, that's like what the bird is. Like, it is fire. And like it just finally fizzles out. But the ashes of which it is reduced to births a new bird. Which actually kind of made me think that it's like some kind of ancient civilization who had airplanes. They probably recycled one. Okay. I think it's fun to use your imagination. But like energetically, it's so true. Like because energy, it switches. Like it seems like because of dipoles, right? Like it can be, it's like on or off, you know, like positive, negative. It's electrified or grounded. It's, you know, like zzz, or, you know, like, but then again, so if I think about the quarks in space, like popcorn is what I've heard. They like go pop, pop, pop. A pop of energy will pop up, but then a counterpart of dark matter pops up and boop, they go away. But then it happens again, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here. So it's like there is a force of energy that's like bubbling under the surface, and there's a balance. There is a force that is maybe like a governor, because clearly things happen, things are created by this energy. We've got a whole universe, but I'm guessing that energy is so powerful there has to be a governor. A governor is like what they put on a car to make it so it won't go over a certain speed for safety. And so with the idea of there being a bright energy that can only last so long before it blinks out, only for it to come back, makes a lot of sense energetically. Just like those little quirks. Like maybe it isn't the energy can switch. It's just that the balance is so quick to try to govern. It looks like it could be one energy flipping. So I know, like with my life experiences, that right before a huge change, a rebirth, there is some kind of ending, you know, there's an ending to something. And it's always been my experience. I've never been able to just let go before, like it had to be something really serious for me to finally let go, when like with relationships and stuff. And like that's a lot of energy that happens between people, especially in relationships, and it's like that amplifier that I was speaking of earlier. Go back to Phoenix. I think this is a representation of feeling like there's supposed to be a story, you know, like it's supposed to be once upon a time. And she got to a point where she had to turn her back. And she's reaching up to the heavens. Maybe she's ready to fizzle out and let the next one try. Maybe looks like she wants to go home. Like she don't look like a little kid, but she don't look like an old woman either. And she's not turned to ashes yet. Is she the new one? It looks like she's looking for answers outside of the book, of the box, of the narrative. She's looking for answers somewhere else. And she's ready for a rebirth. She's ready. And she says, how's that for happily ever after? You want me to jump in this book. You want me to try to live this fairy tale. But guess what? I realize it's just a fairy tale. It's just a story. It's just a narrative. You expect me to fall into it. But there's more. I know there's more. That's what my freaking life, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Like there's this story, like there's this book, and people are like, that's where you belong. In this book it says you look like you, and this is what you are. So if this is what you are when you look like you, then go do your thing. Get out of here. Go. Ick. And I finally got to a point where I was like, this is not the way. This is not it. There's no freaking fairy tale. There's no answer in that book. The answer is out there, somewhere else. There's more answers out there. And having our arms up actually does something for our brains. I kind of wonder if it has something to do with lymph. such a weirdo. I know how to really like bring it back down to the material. Well, I want to talk about energy. Oh, let's talk about the metaphysical. Okay. I think it's all linked, though. It's all linked. A computer has hardware. A computer has issues. But a computer is actually running on code. And nowadays, that code is flowing through the air. Why can't you see that it's us, too? Like, we had to recreate it in a non-human form for me to see it. Would I have been able to see it the way if I did? No. My understanding of computers and electronics helps me see this. Those are the answers that are outside the book. She's got this little rosebuds on her dress. Little frilly sleeves. She looks feminine but sturdy. She doesn't look like she's fragile. I resonate with this. Oh, that is so great. Oh my God. Okay, it's gonna come out eventually. But my youngest, her name is Phoenix. She's a rainbow baby, and I don't know if you know what that means, but you know, like I lost one right before I got pregnant with her. I was really devastated. And so it seemed really, in a weird way, fitting, because I was still dealing with the ashes of the previous, and then this one was born. So the only one that I was like, I want a baby. The rest of them I was like, oh my gosh. Welcome to humanity. You know, like I've been blessed or cursed with this filter being taken away. This filter inside of me that says don't share that. Well, mostly. Sometimes it still kicks up, but for the most part, it's taken away. And I'm like, no, this is important, and it's not about me. This is about the fact that I'm seeing this pattern. I can see it in me. Okay, my understanding is of my experience, but I see the pattern all around me. So if I can start the conversation and we can talk about it, and we can all see the pattern, then we can see how we need to move the energy to get the flow going, whatever it's supposed to do. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I'm just reading into things, and I'm using my imagination. That's how I see it. That's what I've been taught. My metaphysical understanding is that I have a squishy computer brain, basically, that runs its own program and is always running on its own. But I think there's actually a little bit more Wi-Fi happening, you know? And I think that just like with computer hardware, peripherals, things are a little out of date, and we have to update, we have to upgrade, we have to do those things. And when we have issues and problems in our life, they are opportunities to upgrade and to update, you know. Sometimes we gotta uninstall and reinstall whole thought processes. And if you don't do it with a wonky computer, what are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? Okay, I got one more for you. One more. Computer analogy. Okay? And that's how I feel about honesty. So if you have two computers, right? Even just one computer. Yeah, I have one computer, okay? Let's say I have one computer and I want to do a web search. I want to do a web search, and I'm searching for, how to make chicken pot pie. And all I get is how to fix a car. You're like, what is happening? What is happening? You look outside, everything else, what is wrong? And so, that's not the greatest. That's not the greatest. Hold on, I gotta think about this for a second. Oh, I might have to cut that part out. I can't remember. Is it gonna be about one card? I don't know. It could be. It could totally be. There are mountains of ashes here. There are ashes being kicked up. The smoke is rising. Maybe she's releasing the smoke. But the energy of rebirth is universal, Like we see it in the stars, like the James Webb, telescope that's out there and can see like the death of planets that are creating a whole new rebirth that's like larger. It's larger. It looks so much bigger than those in what they were. You guys, a lot of things that we're being told here are a little bit backwards, okay? And I see it because I've had to figure that stuff out my whole life. So, that might be it for today. Maybe I'll try it again tomorrow. We'll see, okay? Please don't think I'm evil. I'm not evil. Like, I'm not trying to be some kind of, like, blue-eyed devil or nothing like that. Like, I literally pray to God. I pray to be used as good, as a catalyst for good without... I try to be really mindful about collateral damage, because even the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And so I try to be really mindful about balance, and keeping my mouth shut is not balanced. So I hope that I'm able to give you some insight, but also help you hold that kite string of this reality, because if you let go of it, none of it matters. Like, part of being here in this world is learning to navigate this world while being who you are. And that energy that can control us, that there's magnetic forces in play, we're really vulnerable to being swayed. And it takes a lot of energy and good job. It takes a lot of energy and intention to utilize that free will that there are a lot of people who don't believe in, because we are so vulnerable to being swayed. And there are people out there who have experienced doing things that were not them. This is the reality, and this is something that I think gives me great comfort, but it probably would scare the crap out of a lot of people. But every single human has the capacity for great evil. And every single human has the capacity for sainthood. It's truly within each and every one of us, and I've seen it. I've seen people go from one to the other. And that does not take away from their humanness, that balance, the part in the middle, to me. That's my interpretation. So, it's been quite the journey to get here. every hardship is an opportunity, and it hurts just like growing pains. So I remember I went through a phase when I was growing up. I got freaking bloody noses like all the time. What the hell is that? Dude, my nose must have been growing. I mean, our faces do grow. Is that metaphysical? But like, it happened. Come on, you guys. It's not fake. But okay, let's see if I can edit, upload. Duckbill. Blue steel. Mewing. I can't. That's a little exaggerated. Okay, this isn't so bad. The one on top though, after that, thorns. Shut the fuck up, dude. Oh my god. 3 girls. Shut up. Okay, next time. Oh wait, I'm like trying to do it like